Hi guys, my name is Michelle Blackwood and I'm so excited because today is Tuesday and we have an amazing live. Welcome to this cooking session. I know it's Valentine's, is a day of love, so give love. It's a day that they set aside for love, but I believe in giving love every day, 365 days. So guys, welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're doing amazing. And I won't be long. I'm going to share with you two easy recipes that you can make. Yesterday I made this soup and it was so delicious. I said, why not share it with you all? Let me know where you're joining me from. If you are on YouTube, please hit the notification bell, like this video, share this video because sharing is caring. My name is Michelle Blackwood. I live here in sunny Florida and I am a food blogger over at Healthier Steps. I'm the owner and I'm so excited to have my team member here with me, my assistant chef, Gene, who's been off for the past 3 months. Gene, he is finally back. Welcome. Are you excited? He's excited. I'm excited to be that we're back because now I can have help and he assists me and his professionality and everything. I'm just so grateful for and I'm so excited. Let me know where you're joining from. Hi. Happy Father's. Oh, thank you. Sarah Leone is in the house. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. We love you. Happy. Rwanda is in the house. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. And if you're on Facebook, also like and share this video. And thank you so much for your support. I am not here if I don't have an audience. And because of you, I am so grateful. So let me jump in. We had technical difficulties. And my friend Marlene from Something Better Today, she jumped in and helped. Thank you, Marlene. I so appreciate you guys. Please check her out. Go to her Facebook, her YouTube channel, and just check her out. And today I was so excited too. I got to speak with my friend Mimi. Love you, Mimi. It's Valentine's. Let's give the love to everyone. And not only today, we just love. I cannot do it without my friends and my family and my support. You guys, in the Facebook group, on Facebook pages, I cannot do it. And without further ado, let's start. So today I'm going to be making this easy peasy broccoli soup. And my ingredients are onion, I'm doing garlic, broccoli, and I'm adding spinach. So you're going to get all those iron and calcium, your magnesium, that extra vitamin A, vitamin C. There's a lot of vitamin C in broccoli if you didn't know. And the spice, I'm going to do a little chili or cayenne pepper and some cumin. Yes, amazing flavor, very delicious. And for that cream texture, I am going to add coconut milk. Let me know how you're doing. Please comment below and let me know how your day's been going. How's your Valentine's Day? And I am going to get started. And what I'm going to do is, let's get my onion prepared. Hi, Edward. Happy Valentine's Day, Edward. Thank you for joining. Please share. I really appreciate you sharing your support. Thank you. So I'm just chopping up my onion. You're just going to saute your onion and you don't need to use oil. Okay. I noticed a lot of people in my group as I was accepting them in my group. A lot of people are whole food plant-based and I appreciate you. I appreciate you because you bring so much value to the fact that we don't need all that oil. And so I said, you know what? I need to be able to also cater for all my, not only vegans, but my whole food plant-based people. If you're new to even the plant-based lifestyle, you don't need to use oil. I'm going to use only a little, like a teaspoon. But guess what you could do? What you can do is use water or you can use vegetable broth. And that will give it as much flavor for you. So you don't need all that oil because 1 tablespoon of oil is like 120 calories. That's just extra calories. That's really not. You need good fats in your body. So maybe have avocados. We're going to get that from nuts today. The coconut also has good fats. So the medium chain fatty acids and all that. Very good. Antifungal. So yeah, but you really don't need to add that. Just a little or none at all, even better. Okay. I'm adding my garlic, and yes, 5 cloves of garlic. We're gonna boost that flavor. It is. We're still in the winter season where all that bugs are going around. So guys, recently I went down for a business trip to Puerto Rico with my family. And in order for me to get into this event, I needed to do a test. And the test came back fine. I got to enjoy the event, but it was over 1,000 people. And by the time I got home, we felt like, no, something was off. The whole family, we felt like, oh my, something's not feeling right. So the first thing I did was I got my vitamin C. I got everything in my supplements. I just bumped those supplements up. I started like, you name it, I am going to be taking it. So all I had was a little headache because I jumped on it real fast. I was like, there's no way this is going to take me out. I can't afford to get sick. I can't afford it. I am like, no. So I rested. I made sure I'm going to add my broccoli. And you know what? I decided I am not going to get sick. So I did everything you can think of. Increased my fluids. I drank my juice. I did my green juice. And I did a lot of supplements. I did magnesium, zinc, vitamin C, Quercetin, you name it. I took that. And all I had was headache. A little muscle pain. I could feel it in my muscle that I'm really fighting something. And so I decided that was it. And guess what? In no time, I was feeling better, but my family, they weren't as proactive as I was. So I had to end up taking care of them. So that was, well, at least, you know what? At least the entire family wasn't down and everybody sick, coughing, and everything. At least I was able to take care of them through what they're going on. Okay, so when you have the broccoli, there's a lot of nutrients in your broccoli stalk. I like to peel them. And you don't even have to peel them depending on like if I could just cut them up thin. But because I'm making a soup, I'm just gonna go ahead and just peel the stalk. But I don't throw my stalk out. There's a lot of nutrients right here in the stalk. All right, there's a lot of nutrients. So the stalk, you can use it to do so many things. But I like to even just saute it with a little onion and garlic and saute it as a side dish and then add a little water or vegetable broth. I like to do all that. And so it's very nutritious. And if you have any questions or comments, you can leave them in the... Boniface is here. Hi, Boniface. Happy Valentine's to you and family. Washington, D.C. in the house. Oh, yeah. That's my stomping ground because we lived in Virginia for 10 and a half years, Darian. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, Jusu, good evening. And Jusu is in Sierra Leone. Thank you so much for your support. Angelique, good evening. Welcome. So I'm making broccoli and spinach soup. So I add my broccoli. Next, I'm going to add my spinach. And then I'm going to add my seasoning. I'm adding little cumin and I'm adding a little cayenne pepper with it. And I'm going to you can add a vegetable broth if you don't. I like to get these bouillon cubes. They're the Edwards and Son brand. And I just like to add one of them, or you can make your own vegetable broth. And I'm just going to add the liquid. And there's two things you can do. You can either add the coconut milk now or after. I'm going to go ahead and add it now. Hi, Randy. That's my daughter. Love you, girl. Thank you for your support. Thank you so much for your support. So we're gonna just let this boil, and we're just gonna cook that. And pretty much this is ready now. So I'm gonna put this aside and let it cook. And then I'm gonna go on to another little easy recipe for you. So this is going, and let's just cover it, and just cover it and put this aside and let it. I can't see you. Like when I had, next time I'm gonna make sure I have. Next time I'm gonna make sure I have a setup where I can see. I can see the screen, you know. All right, so, all right, is it plugged in? Oh, it's already plugged in. So, what I'm gonna be making is some date balls. And if you know me, I don't do chocolate. I don't do chocolate. I do carob. I do carob because I find like carob has so much more nutrients. It is actually sweet. And so if you're making these balls and you want to make you could do carob is healing on the body, high in fiber, a lot of fiber in carob. So I would do carob instead of chocolate because I know today everybody's doing chocolate and that's what everybody's doing today, but I'm not going to. Okay. Jean, you might have to come and help me with this. So what I have is dates. I love dates. So if you are a diabetic and you want to get off sugar, I highly recommend that you switch to dates. It is just a dried fruit. So I highly recommend that you switch to dates. And what we did with these dates were we just added boiling water to them and let them soak. And be sure to make sure when you buy your date, if they are not already pitted, you want to go ahead and remove the seeds. You want to open them up because sometimes they might be bad on the inside. You like to open them, look at them, make sure everything looks this brown, nice, and it's I have the medjool dates, which they're more succulent and soft. I like those. But if you have the regular dates that are not the smaller version, all you have to do is put them in that boiling water and let them soak for about 10 minutes. And that's what I did. And so I'm going to add the dates.
Josine, it's a great presentation.
Hi, Josie. Thank you. Thank you.
Great content.
Thank you. Thank you.
Darian says, love date sugar.
You love date sugar. I love date sugar and date syrup. You can also, the beauty about dates, you can get date sugar from the dates. That's just dehydrated dates and it's crumbled into sugar. So it's a whole food. That's why I like dates so much. And it's so nutritious for you. And it does not give your body that sugar spike that normally happens when you eat sugar, regular sugar that's processed. This actually is better for you. So dates is the way to go.
Dora says,
Dora. Hi. Okay, Dora, I'm doing some little they're like little truffles or little energy bites. And this is their aura. So this is walnuts, dates, and orange, a little orange and the orange zest. I have the zest of 2 oranges in it. So it's going to have that bold orange flavor, high in vitamin C. So this is a great sweet, I would say, what do you call it? For you people who want a nice sweet after you've eaten and you want a nice, you have a sweet tooth, this is actually great for you and it won't spike your blood sugar and it's actually healthy for you. So I'm using walnuts, which are great for your brain. Do you notice how the walnut is shaped like a brain? So I'm adding my walnuts and then let's blend it first. Jean, you have to come help me with this because I forgot how to. Oh, there it is. I got it because it's turned around more than a. I'm gonna add that later. Gonna add a little orange juice and the zest. That's it. That is it. This recipe is so easy. That's it, guys. Look at that. So I'm just mixing it, making sure. Easy recipe. However, Jean, where's the one that's done already? Because this is so messy now. I'm gonna have to probably put on some gloves or. So that's it. Oh, the cinnamon would be good to this. What's the cinnamon in this one? Not this one. Yes, that is such a great idea to add the cinnamon while you're boiling it. So that is a great, and then adding some orange with the cinnamon, that would have been great as well. So here are the finished ones. Because this, I'm gonna make them about, look at me, my hand a little bit. I'd have to put on gloves. Where are the gloves, G? You know the gloves? Won't get the gloves. Well, here are the finished ones. And you can actually like roll them in caramel powder, or if you eat chocolate, then you could have added chocolate chips to them, but I don't. So you can just, it's such an easy recipe. You can have fun making them. And only what? 3 ingredients. So it is so easy to prepare. So
Celine says, I love
Celine?
your cooking methods.
Hi, Celine.
And how says, I like the simplicity of your cooking. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Splendid.
See?
I'm feeling the fragrance already.
See? Easy. I'm just gonna pop it. So flavorful. So you make the balls, put them on a platter, stick them in the refrigerator, and then they're ready. Tastes so good. Great for the children. This is better for your children than candies, guys. This is far better than candies. You've got to try the recipe. You can find a recipe on my website, healthiersteps.com. So delicious, all natural, and so good for you. We actually use oranges that were from my tree, and the flavor is phenomenal. Excellent. So next we're gonna go back to the soup. And so next we're gonna go back to the soup. Jean, this is in the way. Bear with me. And leave. That's nice. Thanks. All right. So the soup is basically ready. I'm just gonna turn it off. All right. That's good. We're done. We're doing good. 15 minutes. All right. So you're gonna take. I'm using a stick blender. You're gonna take the stick blender, and you're just gonna go in and whisk. Let me see. All right. They come on. Or you can use a regular blender. Smells so good. Almost finished. Don't burn yourself. This is good. So basically this is finished. Quick and easy. All right. Quick and easy soup. What did I use that next?
Team said, well prepared. Dizzle said, would love to try this.
It is so good. So delicious.
Alicia said it looks
It was yesterday. I made it and I was like, no, I have to do this on a live. It's so simple, so easy to prepare. In minutes, you can have dinner ready and on the table for your loved ones. And then what you can add to this is, if you want to add some cheese, some vegan cheese, sauce, you can. You can
Darian says I have 5 kids, definitely going to try those this week.
oh nice. Whoa, Darian. That is so good. Bless you. Bless you.
Amazing.
So easy, so delicious.
I think the ingredients are expensive.
Denita, where are you? We gotta talk. Broccoli, I grow my own broccoli. I didn't grow this one, but Benito, outside in my garden now, I could take you out there, you'll see what I have outgrowing. I have Brussels sprouts. Which one? All right, let's go back to this. This is walnuts. In every country, no matter where you are, there's some nuts. There's some nuts. It could be peanut. It could be whatever is in your location. Because if I lived in Hawaii, maybe macadamia nut would be less expensive. I'm going to use what I have. It could be coconut. When I grew up in Jamaica, coconut was very free where I lived. I could just go pick coconut. So, and then you replace the dates with raisins. Use what you have. This is what I'm going to try to teach you. Don't think about, and don't even think about expensive. I don't even like that word because your body deserves it. I mean, some people might say this is expensive, but when it comes on to your health is your wealth. And some people might not look on the fact that that phone or what they have is expensive. They might not think that it's expensive because it is a necessity. We need to retrain our mind to think of healthy food as a necessity, because you can gain all the wealth and it's wealth, but if you don't have your health, you'd want to do anything to get it back. So when it comes on to putting good food in your body, because guess what? Processed food is cheap, but it's killing you. Think about that. Processed food is cheap, but it's doing your body harm. And God gave us this body. It's a gift from God. He wants us to take care of it more than we take care of our car. So substitute. My recipes are guidelines, and then you substitute with what you have. You don't have to go break the bank to do anything to eat healthy. It's actually inexpensive. It's actually cheaper. The vegetable broth. I'm going to go to the soup. Broccoli. You don't have broccoli? There's spinach and broccoli in it. You don't have broccoli? Use cauliflower. Cauliflower is more expensive. Use the spinach or use what you have. It could be collard greens. It could be kale. What you have that is less expensive. The idea is you're going to get that nutrients, that vitamin A, that protein, that calcium, that magnesium that's in it, in leafy greens. Far better than just eating stuff that are good for you. So there's broccoli in it and the spinach. You don't have spinach? Like, for instance, I use regular spinach. During the summertime, I grow my own spinach. I have a perennial spinach called Malabar spinach. It comes back every year. I can't wait for spring to come. Once my spinach is growing, I no longer go to the supermarket and buy spinach. I use that spinach instead. For all my recipes that call for spinach, I do use it. And then the coconut milk. You don't have a coconut milk? Leave it out because you're using the vegetable broth. You can't afford the vegetable broth, the bouillon cube? Take all your vegetable scraps, boil them down until they're concentrated. That's your vegan bouillon. So we're good. So look at this soup, so delicious and so nutritious. You're gonna just season to taste according to you. If you want to add extra salt, you're gonna add extra salt, and it's up to you. Hi, Jay Gray.
This looks wonderful. Glad I caught her live finally. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Jay. Welcome. So happy you're here. Might be a little hot, but this is so nutritious, so good for you. Like I said, you can leave out the coconut milk. I'll put less than the recipe. The recipe is on my website, on my homepage. I just posted it yesterday. So you can go over to healthiersteps.com and get the recipe. So good. So delicious. As a matter of fact, what I did yesterday with it, I made quinoa. I made this. And instead of serving it as a soup, I poured it over some tofu that I baked in the air fried. So delicious. And I did it, my husband, I gave the quinoa. And then I was in the mood for some, what do you call it, simi? In Jamaica, we call it turn cornmeal. Fufu. That's what I was in the mood. So what I did was, I put some cornmeal with water and salt on the stove, and I made my fufu. Or simi. My sister-in-law, she's from Malawi, and she calls it simi. And I made it, and that's what I poured it over my simi. So delicious, so nutritious. I said, boy, I had to share this recipe. It was so good. I give it a 10. I want to know how much you give it. Nice. Thanks. Hi, cuz. Thank you for joining me on the live. Be sure to join me on another live. It was so nice today. I enjoyed just being back on the live. Jean was away for 3 months, and boy, I was like, I think I did a couple with my husband, but you know, because of his schedule, it was difficult to navigate around. So I'm just so happy that my assistant is back, and we will be bringing you more live. So stay tuned. Take care. God bless you, and see you on another live. And try the recipes and let me know. Bye.